So, today I want to talk about some lessons I have gathered across various platforms, not just podcast, but also different types of interviews. I have gathered 17 of them. It is my first YouTube video, so feel free to like and comments. That means a lot to me actually. I don't know what this video is about. It's very generic. Should I mention it right now? Yes. It's very generic, but in a sense, that is very much that can help you no matter what is your background. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even matter what is your background. And this is a slide that I have created, but the main focus should be what I'm telling you, right? And I'm not claiming that I am the greatest uh, motivational speaker. I have never done that. Also, I think I have participated in many public speeches, but that doesn't mean that I am like enjoyed to something. So I'm nothing like that. Okay, I'm not red pill. I'm not blue pill. I'm not from right wing or woke minded. Whatever it is, I'm not any of them. You cannot categorize my point of view, and you'll understand why I'm saying this here as we move on through the lessons. So, what this is about, to get you the introductory point, I might say that don't take it too seriously, like it's just about the lessons that I have gathered across various things. Like it's a clutter, and it is intentional. It is intentional that it's a clutter, or what I might say, it's a combination of various things that you can't even comprehend should be in one video, let alone like 17 lessons or something. But I have captured it. I have captured these things, which I might think that would help you. 17 lessons. Here you can see notes on discipline, self awareness, silence, strength, and the stories we tell about ourselves. So, just forget about this. About 10 minutes. This session is just it's for myself. I'm telling you that it shouldn't be longer than 10 minutes, but I don't know what time it will take. So, first things first, it's not as boring as you might think, or even if it's boring, I try to present you in a interesting sort of way that you might not feel boring. Another thing to mention here is that regardless whether you follow these 7 rules or 7 lessons or not, it will give you some introspection. I think that's interesting, like the introspection about yourself, how you view world, about what is your strength and weaknesses, okay, or your point of view of some of these lessons might help to gain introspection about yourself. Like, you can determine which box you are going to lay down, whether or not you chose that box intentionally or not. Understand? I think it's kind of clear. Okay, so let's get started. So first things first, very boring topic. I know every motivational speaker talks about this, the discipline thing. But I want to mention here something. I want to frame this discipline into a very interesting sort of way, which is friction. Like here you can see friction. So what is friction? Friction is the effort you have to put to learn something. Like, you understand that this thing is important for you, you are not motivated, or you are not feeling really well, like it's not matching your vibe, it's not aligned with your feelings. Regardless, you do that. Okay, you have overcome the friction, or you are feeling friction at that point, right? Like, you're feeling friction to do maths even though you are bored of maths doing like past 3 hours. That is the state of friction. That is, you don't want to do it in feelings, but you are doing it. Okay, so the friction thing here is really important because you can actually talk about friction to categorize these three things I mentioned here: discipline, motivation, and obsession. Okay, so what is this? Discipline is where friction is accepted. Like you accept that you're not going to feeling well, but you're going to the gym. Okay, we accept it that you're not going to feel well, but you have to prepare for your math examination. You do it anyway. You do it anyway. Okay. Next, motivation, which is friction reduced. What does it mean? It means that, okay, you need friction, like everybody needs friction to learn this thing, or everybody needs some efforts to learn this topic, to understand metaphysics. Everyone needs to sort of think deeply about the physics stuff and quantum mechanics or whatever. But if you are passionate about the topic, if you have motivation, the effort that is needed to understand this topic gets reduced. Okay, you can do it easily. This is the main line. You can do it easily means that you can do without much effort. Even if it takes the same amount of hours like your friend, you will feel much more motivated or much more less friction to do that the same task that your friend have done. Okay, number three is obsession. Recently, I watched a movie called Obsession. Okay, another topic. Sorry. So it is friction inverted. So it is like you cannot stop doing this. Like not only it doesn't have friction, you actually feel friction if you don't do the job. Okay, you kind of it's like playing games, bro. Come on, it's easy. Like whenever you're obsessed with playing games, you feel everything else needs some of efforts, some of the frictions. But when you're playing games, you don't need anything. You're just absolutely floating in the uh, in the air or something.